So let me tell you about my Funko collection. It started with this guy right here. It's Batman as Joker, or Joker as Batman? I'm not really sure. Me and the Joker seem to... I seem to always get collections where the Joker seems to be involved in it. So the Joker, I was like, you know what? Now that I got a pop, the addiction has started. So the next two I bought are from my all-time favorite movie, and that is... Dude, Where's My... No, I'm just kidding. Back to the Future. And at the time period, they didn't make as much Back to the Future merchandise, so to have a representation of Doc and Marty was pretty awesome. But I couldn't stop there. I also had to get representation from my favorite game, which would be one of my favorites. That would be Resident Evil. Love me some Leon Kennedy. He's a G. Later on, I would get a little bit more Resident Evil going on. I got myself Nemesis. Dude, he even comes with a rocket launcher. It's pretty amazing, like, this series. You have, like, Disney, but then you also have this, and his rocket launcher. And then it's like, if you think that's messed up, you also have a guy like, who else was pretty messed up, if you really think about it? Jason, and his bloody machete. And then, speaking of blood, and being a fan of The Walking Dead, you got a bloody Negan. Who else do I have here? Alright, so one of my earliest Funkos is Tony Romo, being the best football player of all time. Do not at me. And I like when they show the actual face, because then you know it's just not an old reskin of a different football player. And he's got his helmet. Yeah, it's pretty crazy in this line. Like, you can go from something so bloody to then, you know, you can get Simba or Darkwing Duck. Who else do we have here? And then, you know, you can get something like... Then you can get something like Crow and Servo. Here's the one who started it all off, my homie, Zack Morris. Because, you know, I love Saved by the Bell. My other homie, Nathan Drake. I bought this right after I beat all the Uncharted games. Just as sort of a, hey, it's a reminder of a great game. And the fact we need to make Uncharted 5. And I don't even care what people say online. It has to star Nathan Drake. After I went to a Fozzy concert to remember it, I had to get myself a Chris Jericho Funko. Because he's the man. Weird Al. Parks and Recreation. Gotta get myself a little Burt Macklin. Ninja Turtles, Casey Jones. I actually wanted to just get a Casey Jones, not the Ninja Turtles. Though I would not rule that out eventually. These were all found in a yard sale, so they don't quite reflect my taste exactly, but I like them all. The Tick, Wonder Woman, what is this? I think that's some version of Robin. I know, you're gonna kill me. And Cyclops. What else was got at the yard sale? We got him. Green Arrow. Harley was also got at a yard sale, or a Goodwill, or something. But I probably would have got a Harley eventually. And also, we found an 8-bit Batman, which was really sweet. And speaking of sprites, I had to get this one, Altered Beast. Who else? My boy, Crash Bandicoot. Love me Crash Bandicoot. I am shocked that it took forever, but I remember a day when they did not make anything with Chris Farley on it. So having a Tommy Boy Funko is amazing. An FYE exclusive of One of my all-time favorites, Lex Luger, and also the Stinger. Y'all know I love Roddy Piper. Now we got Ferris Bueller. And one of the greatest loves, Corey and Topanga of Boy Meets World. Alright, now we're going to do a little unboxing. Harvey Bullock. Gotta have the rest of the Gotham PD, so we got James Gordon. I just would not get the Fish Mooney one, and there goes Gordon. There's got to be some bad guy in Gotham that's all like, hey, good thing you just dropped Gordon. All right, now we got our Scrubs collection here, Dr. Cox. You know, I did not get myself a JD. So maybe at some point, JD. Which is weird. I used to think JD was one of my favorite characters. Going back, he's kind of whiny. We got Turk. Then we got Elliot, my dream girl. Okay. Then, speaking of previous dream girls, we got ourselves Kelly Kapowski to go with Zach. Some of these do not hang in the package very well. Combat Carl. Then we got Gabby here. Zoolander. Got Axel Foley. Except they didn't get the license for his Detroit Lions gear. Mrs. Nesbitt. Even the arm is side attached. That's awesome. Kind of, because then I'm kind of like, I wish I would have repaired it. So now I gotta figure out a way to display its arm. And then when you know your addiction's bad and you get off-brand Funkos by a site called Used Tos, and got myself a JonTron. Fuck it, I don't need that. Then we got a JonTron in the JonTron environment. Look at JonTron. It's even got the Crystal Head vodka. Me and him can be twins, in a way. I got my Crystal Head vodka too for a future or past, depending on when you watch this, video involving Ecto Cooler and Ghostbusting. Now look at this. Look at this. Look at what this causes. That's all going in the trash. Eat your heart out, Funko collector.